been trying to lose some weight because you know that it's time for you to take your health into consideration. But for some reason, you lose the weight and it comes right back. You lose the weight and it comes right back. I actually don't like the word weight loss because it feels like I lost something, and when I lose something, I want it back. How about we reframe it and change the word to weight release? Right? I prefer that because we're releasing something we don't want. What if I tell you that there's a metaphysical reason why you're not releasing that extra weight? I'm sorry. Please give me a second.
Every day
I'm
in
sorry.
Lagos, brownie members go to town. Some are short and some are tall. Some are fat and some are thin. Some are chimpanzee, some are chimpanzee, Fatness is not recommended. Thinness is not recommended. Oh, fatty bumper. Sini weku. Shawtewa. Dogoyaro. Google read some
Auntie, we can't do that. We can't do that. Auntie Kiruka, we
spiritual.
can't do that. I'm supposed to be a spiritual leader. What are you doing? We can't do that.
Spiritually than be more. Who spiritually help? Because, please don't disturb my joy.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry about that. That's my auntie Kiruka. She just came from Nigeria yesterday, and I'm still trying to make her, better. I'm so sorry. Hello, everybody. My name is Pamela Chioma Belonwu. I help you release old programming, discover your purpose, and step into your leadership abilities through hypnosis, energy healing, um, channeling, and all that good stuff. If that sounds good to you, please subscribe. So, in today's video, I want to talk about the concept of weight, people that have weight problems like me, obviously. This is a personal experience and a lived experience. And when I discovered this truth, I'm like, oh, I need to share it with the world. Because the thing is, most fitness guru, they talk about, oh, you have to portion control, you have to work out and all that. Yes, it's very, very important to do those things. But if you don't look at the emotional underlining of why you are overweight, you can release that weight and gain it back until you figure out why you're putting on that extra weight. It will always come back. It will always come back. So, fatness or being overweight is a type of armor. You're putting on a shield of protection. You are protecting yourself. You're trying to protect yourself from a negative experience from the past. And you put on that shield. Like when you look at extra weight, it's covering your organs and your bones. It's like that comfy blanket feels like a mother's love. Okay, so that this is one of the reasons why we put on extra, like extra weight to protect ourselves and to shield ourselves. Auntie, you just ate pounded yam and oha soup. Why you just finished eating? Why are you drinking rice crisps? What's going on?
See trouble. Nah. First of all, is it your business? It is not your business. Allow me drink water and drop cup now. It's not your business. It's not one particularly small pounded yam that I ate. Obeli ife. Allow me drink water and drop cup because now say
Sometimes we overeat, or not sometimes, most times we overeat to fill a void. There is a void that needs to be filled. It could be a void from childhood where maybe you didn't feel protected or loved by one of your parents. It could be a void of not fulfilling your purpose. There's an emptiness you feel, and you're trying to stuff it down with food. Like my auntie, who just finished eating a huge plate of food, and now she's having cereal. She's clearly trying to fill a void that I do not know. what this is all about.
Oh yeah, tell them why you're fat. Tell them why you are a fatty bum bum. Oh, tell them. Now, clearly, talking nonsense.
First of all, don't call me fatty bum bum. I don't like that. Please don't call me that. But if I'm being transparent, the reason why I'm overweight, I've been overweight since I was a child. Um, my mother passed giving birth to me, and that motherly love was was left void. Yes, I was raised by my auntie that became my mother, and I have a stepmom, but subconsciously I knew that my real mother was not here. And even though I didn't find out that my mom had passed away or was my mom until I was like 6, 7, I still had that trauma as a baby. In fact, science is now proving that we get our mother's trauma while we're in her tummy. So I knew as a child or as a baby that my mother was taken away from me. And in this time, it was death. So since I was a child, in fact, since I was a baby, I've been stuffing myself with food, trying to fill that void. I once lost 80 pounds. I was trying to go to Yale School of Drama. I was getting my second master's. I wanted to get my second master's at Yale School of Drama, like Meryl Streep and Lupita Nyong'o. And I decided to lose. Now I'm using the word lose because I lost it and I gained it back. Okay, that was old me. The new me that is on her fitness journey, we're about to release it permanently, and we are, going to be healthy. We are becoming healthy. I'm telling you, and you are going to watch me do that. And if you want to follow my journey, please subscribe. So, what was I saying? Yes. I was trying to go to Yale School of Drama and I lost 80 pounds. I lost 80 pounds in the space of 7 months. I lost 80 pounds because I was ready to be seen. Sometimes when we have that extra weight on us, it's because we're hiding. You're kind of like hiding your soul and you don't want to be seen. You don't want people to know the real you. But when I was going to your school of drama, I was ready to be seen. In fact, that was the first time I came to New York because I came to New York and then I went to Connecticut to see the school. I was ready to be seen. I wanted to be a star. I was ready for the world to know me. And then when I didn't get admission into that school, I gained it all back and some more. And not getting admission into that school made me get scared. And I had the fear of not being good enough. And I didn't want anyone to see me because if Yale didn't think I was good enough to go to your school, why would why should I show myself to the world? Which is BS because I'm talented. And now, in retrospect, I know that that wasn't my path. Yes, it's my path to entertain, but entertain in a different way. And the universe, spirit was pushing me to a different path. So, yes, that is why I gained the weight. That is why I'm overweight because I'm hiding who I am. I'm also filling the void that I feel because my mother didn't stay alive to raise me. And I'm working on myself. So to figure out why you are um, overweight and what you need to do to release it, first things first, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a psychologist. Please see the appropriate professional. But one thing that you need to do that you can do on your own is to journal. You can journal and ask yourself questions like, what void am I trying to fill? How am I trying to protect myself? Why did I build this shield of weight around me? What is it protecting me from? You can start with this prompt and just write. Just go. Just go, stream of consciousness, just right. And so many things will come out. In fact, the part of me saying I didn't want to be seen anymore about Yale School of Drama, I just realized that last week when I was journaling. I've been on this healing journey for the past 4 years. Well, it was only last year that I discovered that wow, I gained all that weight back after 2016 because Yale said no to me, and I got afraid that I wasn't talented enough, and I put my armor. And then putting your armor also, it makes you feel like you're not attractive, and then sometimes we begin to have commitment issues because subconsciously we feel like we're not good enough. And even though consciously we know that we want a partner, but subconsciously we feel like we are not good enough. And the subconscious mind rules our lives. This is what I do as a hypnotherapist. The subconscious mind rules our lives. So whatever your subconscious mind says, that's what it is. So if your subconscious mind feels that there's a void, if she feels that there's a void, you have to figure out a way to talk to her. You can work with a professional. Okay, you can also work with me. I have my link down below. And we go into your subconscious mind and figure out the old programming she has. We delete that and replace that with new programming because you do deserve to be seen. You do deserve to be loved. Now, to fill that void you feel that you may have, what we can do is to connect to our higher self. We can do it in meditation. Having the intention of, oh, I want to connect with my higher self. Please be with me every day, every time, every hour. Your intention is enough. I know that there's something bigger than you that is within you that is protecting you. You can do visualization exercises where you're filling the void with love, universal love. And with time, if you're consistent with this, you'll see yourself starting to take the steps to release the weight. Okay? And then you can also visualize yourself eating good, going to the gym, taking care of your health because there's no need for you to punish yourself anymore because subconsciously we are punishing ourselves with food. Sorry, please give me a second. Auntie, what are you doing? What is that my journal you're writing with? Nah, I said let me write and be better. Who knew you had a brain? We thought that food covered your head, but you're a high priestess, so look at Pamela Belonwu of yesterday, teaching the world the truth about life. Ha! Now, wow. Please, you people, subscribe to my niece's channel. Oh, please subscribe because this girl is smart. Oh, and look at the Chioma of yesterday. Hey, well, after listening to you and writing, I think I hid in my fatness. So because um, as a child, someone essayed me and now thinking about it and writing down because this is a memory I had forgotten about. It's like I started eating to fill that emptiness, or what did you call it again? Void. Void. To fill that void that the person left. I filled it with food to protect myself. The fatness now became an armor. It became an armor to protect me from other people, hurting me. And but like you said, we will go and look for a therapist. Even though my people, we don't believe in therapy, but we'll go and look for therapists and get better. Eh? So this fatness, I did it on purpose to be unwanted. Hi. No wonder. How many times I've gone to gymnasium? Do you know how many times I've gone to gymnasium? Not. Nah, please continue. I'm writing. Oh, you people listen or listen. Listen. Wow, Auntie, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. Wow, I'm so sorry. Well, I can't work with you because, we're family, but we can figure out how to get the appropriate help for you. So sorry. Yeah, you've heard my aunt's story. She was hiding and filling a void. Another reason why we may have this extra weight is if we have poverty in our ancestry, or maybe your ancestors went through famine and things like that, or they had lack consciousness, and we eat a lot because we're afraid that unconsciously, this is unconscious, we feel like, we may not have food to eat tomorrow, so we need to eat everything now. But you're safe. You are safe, and you're about to step into your power, into your destiny. Hopefully, I hope this video makes a lot of sense. I don't really feel that good right now, and my channeling is a little bit off today, but I wanted to make this video because I need to hold myself accountable to put out content and come out to teach, because this is also healing me and helping me release my weight, because I do have that fear of being seen. I'm putting out content even though it's not as good as I want it to be, because I'm a recovering perfectionist. I'm going to still put myself out there, and hopefully this video made sense. Down the road, I'll make a more in-depth video about this topic. But you heard my auntie. Please subscribe, share this video with your friends. We're building a new community. We are becoming the avatars of our higher self. And it's my goal for us to grow together and to lead our lives, because we are leaders sent forth to bring the new earth to being. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Remember, I post videos on Sundays, Sunday lives. I have meditation Tuesdays, and then we have these teachings on Fridays. So I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.